Haki Big Show podcast.
Hey, gym today, Mogi?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Good on you, mate.
Still got your tool check voice on.
Yeah, he has got a bit of a tool check action going on.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, because I know you're big on these things. What are you running on the supplement front at the moment?
I've got the creatine.
Oh, yeah, what is that for?
It's like a pre-workout.
Oh, sorry, Keezy. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, brother.
Sorry,
you go,
sorry.
man.
Yeah,
No,
I know how often you spend at the gym.
Yeah,
Come on, mate.
how
Tell us
often
all
do you go
about
to
it,
the gym
man.
there, Keezy?
Wow, not as often as you guys.
Right,
but,
okay.
Now tell us about, so what's the creatine again,
So
mate?
it's like a pre-workout supplement, gives you energy,
No.
does some shit, I don't know.
No. Okay.
Probably ruins your liver.
You finished, man?
Oh, yeah, what is
All
it?
right. It's to help with recovery, man, so you don't get sore, so you're able to work out the next day.
Okay,
Then you got your glutamine as
So
well.
when are you taking that?
When am I taking that?
After your workout?
Pre
Well, it's a
and post.
pre-workout.
Pre and post, okay. Sorry, what was that, Keezy?
Well, it's a pre-workout.
Just while the men are talking,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
you
just hold on there,
you
Keezy.
Keep yourself
Sorry.
busy,
Yeah,
all right?
and what else are you doing?
You need your glutamine and your protein.
Okay.
What
does that do?
And then there's a pre-workout as well, but I've stopped taking that because that makes you go
Gaga.
a bit full on. The last time I took that pre-workout stuff, it made my skin tingle, and I thought,
Not good, yeah. Because I'm not sure I've got my regime sorted out yet. I don't know if you guys
you
have
should
noticed.
ask Keezy what to do.
Yeah, because
What's that?
I don't know if you've noticed my moobs today.
Big time.
Yeah, because you keep
Have to be
staring.
blind not to,
Yeah,
Jace.
you're staring at my chest there all
Yeah.
afternoon there, Keezy, and a bit of leakage as well. I'm like I'm a breastfeeding
What is
mother.
it?
So
It smells like Red Bull.
yeah, well, I've started on the supplements. I've bought a couple of those big plastic barrels of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what they are, but I'm
No, that's all
piling
right.
that and
Has it got a picture of a guy with
muscles?
massive, that's the stuff.
pecs, that
that's it.
one.
You
Oh,
wanna
that'll be
take that.
protein, Jace.
So I got one of those and another one. And I'm on the Buzzy milk as well.
Oh, you're on the Buzzy milk.
Just because I was told that was really good for your bones.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know what's going on with my moobs. I think I might be, cross-contaminating my creatine with my protein or something.
Well, what's happened to your boobs?
Well,
They're
they
leaking.
they're leaking, and also they're blown up.
Is that then blown up?
Totally, man.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think what happens when you get on that stuff is your nips there.
Yes.
They start sort of widening out, so the liquid can fall out a lot easier.
Oh, so my nips are being stretched out.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Well,
Because how's the areolas looking?
Oh, puckered. There's
Sorcery?
Pardon?
Sauces. I like sauces.
Yeah, like sauces.
Yeah.
Inflamed sauces.
You don't think it's the Buzzy milk?
No, I think the Buzzy milk's good. I think that's
Right.
actually what's keeping me sort of.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a Buzzy milk is a balm, Keezy.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a
medicinal
soother.
purposes, yeah, really good.
But-
right.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we'll have a little chat after the show, and I'll send you through some pics of what I'm using. You
Sounds
can give
good.
me, good on you.
Well, we
mate.
could get a pic of your boobs up on our on the Haki Big Show OnlyFans page.
Of my moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Haki Big Show podcast.
Been playing with my nipple inadvertently. I've realised.
Nibbles. I call your ones nibbles.
Have you guys? Because I am actually wearing my gym gear at the moment. I don't know if you've noticed that with my.
Oh, I've noticed.
And
Are those Lululemon tights?
looking good, huh? Looking
Yeah,
good.
looking
man.
real good. Actually, I had to.
Do you want to touch me?
I'm going to change up my my routine.
Your routine?
Oh, that's the French pronunciation.
Oui.
I call it routine. So, because what I do is generally I've been going down there in the mornings, but it's sort of high traffic down
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
I sort of get there at the same time as all the other body sculptors and bodybuilders and that. But what I'm finding is my my workouts, which generally only take between 2 and 3 hours, are blown out to sort of 4, 5, 6 hours because I just end up with a huge queue
Yeah.
of bodybuilders that have got questions for me. They want to get a few tips from me about how they can.
Understandable, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think what I need to do is probably start going at 2 a.m. when there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Because I just don't have time to help every man and his dog out with
Look,
how to get ripped to
mate,
bits.
Dogs as well.
And can I just say, just on that front, I already do that. Because
do you?
Like you, I do the 20. It's a 24/7 gym.
Yeah.
So I can go whenever I want.
Gym's gym, eh?
I like to, but in my case, it's not because I'm getting hassled for advice. I like to exercise naked. Because then when you're in the mirror there doing your weights, you can really see what muscles are working and
I've
what
heard
not.
about this.
Yeah,
This is at Nudus Gym.
Yeah.
Why-
And I tend, especially when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I tend to get a bit of a half mongrel going on. So, as you
do you take it for a walk around the weights?
Oh, yeah, totally, mate. And I tell you, when I'm doing the bench press, it's just, I'm going to get someone's eye out with it, I'm telling you.
Is this what you meant when you said every man and his dog?
Yeah,
Jesus.
every man and his mongrel.
Why do you need to be fully naked from the waist down if you're just bicep curling in front of a mirror?
No, not from the waist down, fully naked, Keith.
Well, yeah, I know, but like you could just have your shirt off maybe. Even that's a bit too much.
When I'm doing my squats and leg exercises, I need to know that I'm working the right muscles.
So you're squatting
Well,
naked.
and the other thing as well is when you're working, you might be working your bis, tris, delts, but you're engaging your core.
Yes.
That always means clenching the buttocks.
Yes.
Which means generally you're thrusting the pelvis forward.
Yes.
So you need to make sure that everything's squared away, tucked away, as it should be.
And can I just say, as much as I find it attractive, a lot of people are put off by me in a squat with a rager.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, well, it is quite
Yeah.
bizarre. It's quite bizarre to look at, Keezy.
Do you do lunges?
Pardon?
Do you do a lot of lunging?
Yeah, I do that sort of the leg.
Yeah.
The lunging, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you do
yeah.
that one where your legs go apart with weight resistance like this?
Yes.
Yeah, you know. Oh.
Yeah, and you
The
can
other one,
imagine-
the other good one as well, of course, is just for the abdominals. There, you do the old hip thrusts.
Yes.
Where you're lying on your back and you're just giving it death.
Yeah. Oh, I reckon go for it, Mogi.
Well, I'm going to get involved in this because I've heard about Jim and Jim's Gym, the Nudus Solution. It's called, That's the tagline, the Nudus Solution for your fitness.
Yes.
And they're starting up a whole chain of them, and I'm going to get involved because I think there's a lot of people out there that want to be able to work out fully nude and fully engorged.
Wow.
The Haki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Haki.
It's funny, Mogi. I was thinking today while I was smashing a bit of tin at the old gym there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a shame, really, that you and I are in separate gyms. Because I was thinking, how good would it be to get the old gang back together?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been
gang.
thinking the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Like a gym gang.
Because, Hoodie Joe and I used to run one back in the day. Because what I sort of see in the gyms nowadays, a lot more gyms around, a lot more people going to the gyms.
Yes.
And they're all ganging to be stood over, you know what I mean?
Massively so.
Every one of them's a keezy.
Yeah, I think.
What does that mean?
I think a lot of them, that's the reason they join the gym, is because they want to be stood over. You know what I mean?
Really? I thought it's, fitness and personal health and all that sort of stuff.
Nah, you can see it in their eyes, man. They want to get stood over.
Yeah,
They want
totally.
to have sand kicked in their face and then get ripped off.
Yeah, by a massively muscly cut dude in a tight little singlet.
Right. Is that what
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
were doing?
Yeah, man,
amongst
for quite a while.
We did a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
Keezy. We had we basically ran all the gyms in Greater Auckland.
Yeah.
You ran them all.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like
I
as a
mean,
business.
Yeah.
In the sense that it was our turf.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what you
yeah.
find with a lot of gyms, Keezy, and you won't know this because you're a weakling,
Yeah.
is that there's a lot of illicit drugs going on.
Ugh.
A lot of it.
Like steroids and that.
Yeah.
Right, just like me the other day, intercepting those two out in the car park.
That's right, yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, it's so it's happening right in front of your eyes, and you won't even know what's going on unless you've been trained to see it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We were trained to see it because we were the ones that were doing it.
Totally.
And you have a lot of people in there, and you want some steroids, and they go, nah, and you go, get it in you bastard. Before you know it, they're hooked.
So you force steroids on people?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the trick is you give it away for a start.
Yeah.
Right.
It's free. And then once they get hooked, that's when you start charging top dollar.
And when you say, because we put it in energy bars, your steroids, your MDMAs, all the drugs,
Methamphetamine.
your meth, and people.
You put meth in-
and so we'd go around.
And your marijuana.
We'd go around, the gym and hand them out. You got to get your strength while you're working out.
Yeah.
And
They'd get meth and weed.
And they'd get
Yeah.
massively
Well, that
out of
was-
it and addicted.
That was the trick, wasn't it? Because you
Yes.
put a bit of marijuana in there and then they get the munchies.
Munchies, yeah.
And then they'd eat more and more and more of them. Before you know it, they're absolutely all over the show.
Right, and
Yeah.
your gang was slinging these. Right, and did your gang have like a name or anything? Like,
Yep.
did you have a...
Well, it was after us, actually, because we started working out in the gym, right? So it made sense that we were the curlers. And then because we started, we go to, when you go to competitions as a bodybuilder,
Bodybuilding.
which we did, victory after victory, by the way, if you're interested, Keezy. No,
not really,
brother. You go to the tanning clinics. You got to get bronzed up so you can see all your
Your gutters, your
definition.
So we were
totally.
known as the bronzed curlers.
Yeah. I mean, you could certainly pick us out in the crowd,
Yeah.
We'd often just go around to people while they're exercising. How many sets you done?
Yeah.
Right.
And they'd go like 2
3
and you
or-
go, oh,
yeah.
yeah, good on you, mate.
You get off after that because I want to go.
Yeah, want an
Right.
energy bar, pal?
We wouldn't wipe down any of the equipment or anything like that. You're not meant to wipe it down or use a towel.
Right, after a bronzed curler's been on there.
No
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
man. We wouldn't wipe it down.
Yeah.
Right.
Often they could tell we'd been there just by the stench.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I can smell
Because
the
we had
curler's
some
been
bronze on there,
yeah,
yeah.
there's bronze all over it.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
And did you do a lot of like...
often people thought that, there'd been some sort of abomination in the bogs, but that was us just
Yeah.
taking a dump, and you got to have your whole body bronzed, and so it would leave around the rim there looking real rough. And they would know. It was like our calling card, really, wasn't it? You know what I mean? The old tan.
Oh,
the tanning
God, the
liquid.
bronze curlers have been here.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
So your calling
Because
card-
we're on lots of the protein powder as well, so that just goes straight through you, Keezy.
Sure does.
Right, so your calling card was just to
Well,
go
funnily
to
enough,
the loo
mate-
and leave an ass print on there in brown. That's how it worked, was it?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah,
I
a
guess.
little
yeah.
bit. I occasionally would curl one out.
Yeah.
Was
Just
it like lift weights?
Just leave it by the old
What are you talking about?
rowing machine there.
What,
people
lifting
be rowing.
weights, curling one out?
No.
No,
Poopies.
curling one out in the row of rowing machines there. People would be rowing there, and they'd be like, "Oh, the curler's been here."
Wait, so were you called the curlers because you did lots of bicep curls, or because you curled one out next to the rowing machines?
Well, because we were exercising. There's got no correlation between the two.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And it was a good business, actually.
Yeah, man, we made heaps off
Yeah,
it.
heaps.
Yeah.
Looked great as well.
Did it?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, you guys did. Yeah.
So maybe we should get into it again, maybe.
I think so, man. Just got to,
Want to come over to my place, Volition.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
what?
good, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what your place is called?
Yeah,
Volition?
Volition. Yeah. It's good stuff.
The Haki Big Show podcast.
Hey, as you guys might have heard, I've been sort of hitting the gym.
Well, I mean, like I said at the start of the show there, Mogi, I can tell, mate.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious, man.
You are a Greek god at the moment.
We're moving into winter, but I feel like we're in less, you know what I mean?
Hey,
It doesn't feel right. I guess we could bring in heaps of heaters in here, and then I could just sort of be, just a singing and that.
yeah. Just on that, before you get into your chat there, are you getting any back knee happening? Are you getting any breakouts happening?
Nah, not yet.
I
Not
am.
yet.
My chest.
Are you getting chest breakouts?
I'm getting. What's that?
Probably, I think it's from all the cheese balls you're eating.
Well, it could be.
Yeah, it's probably an allergy to all the, because when you're in the car, because you're saying that when you're in the car, when you're on your drive home with your 2 family packs
Sorry,
of
can I just
cheese
clarify?
balls.
When I'm saying this, is this off air or?
Off air, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sorry, it was off air, and you're saying you get home and you've always got about 3/4 of a bag out of your 2 bags left, so you lie your seat back in the driveway, in the car there, and then you're just scoffing away on your cheese balls, and all the crumbs fall down
that's right.
fall
'cause
down your shirt.
He opens his shirt up when he's doing it. Yeah.
Well, it's actually his moves separate the buttons, you know.
Oh,
it's sort
yeah.
of like, so they drop in there, and I think you're probably having an allergic reaction, man.
Yeah.
Because you're having, like, every single day you're piling that detritus up.
Yeah, well,
It's not good.
Well, to be
And then
honest
you
with
get your dog to lick it off, you were saying.
Yeah, well, I discovered a couple of, not a couple, about 4 or 5 cheese balls in my moob cleavage. And so, I just go in there and let the dog lick away.
You said that you had a couple stuck under a couple of your old skin tags in your armpit.
Yeah, that was weird. Down the pants too somehow. I don't know how they got down there, but I'll tell you one thing about dogs. Big tongues.
Oh, God, you wide tongues.
So you're not breaking out then?
Nah, man.
Okay, because
Nah.
I am. I mean, I'm looking great, but I do have a bit of a breakout
Hang on,
scenario
You're not on
going
the roids, are you?
Oh, I mean,
Because a classic
Well,
symptom
who
of...
isn't, Keezy?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
my question to
I'm
you.
at the gym, Keezy.
Yeah, I know. We're not talking about nerds. We're talking about cool guys.
Oh, yeah, you guys.
And so me and Jace are on it. Cool Keezy, who's always out the window here, he's on them.
Yeah,
I hate that
because
guy,
he's
yeah.
ripped.
And you got to remember the deal that I busted the other day out in the car park there.
Oh,
you know, so
outside the gym.
I've got heaps of free gear.
You've
man.
got vials up the wazoo.
It's just
Yeah,
something to
totally.
be conscious of. Is the classic symptoms are a breakout either on your back or on your chest, and then a massive peptide puku, they call it.
Peptide guts.
Yeah,
And
when you got a bit
bit of a
steroid
grumpy
guts.
bastard as
Yeah,
well.
especially if you're really irritable.
What about
Oh, and the other thing, man.
testicular stuff going?
Yeah,
Is it-
shrinking bollocks.
Yeah, bulls.
Well, actually, I'm quite relieved to hear that, actually.
and
Because I was looking at myself in the mirror the other day, wondering what the hell was going on.
oh, right, yeah, that'll be it.
I,
And
couldn't,
then so,
I literally couldn't. I literally couldn't find them.
Oh, yeah.
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
yeah. They go down the side of the couch between the pillows here.
Well-
They'll often find mine down there.
It's
You
funny
know-
because you couldn't find them, but you can find cheese balls. You can sniff them out no matter
Well, that's
what.
the other symptom is, absolutely dying for bloody cheese balls. You can't get enough cheese balls.
Yeah.
And the other one is a massive honker.
Yeah.
So no chest acne then for you then? Is that what you're
Oh,
saying?
is that what you asked?
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
I'll have a geese.
Yeah, well, do you want to have a look?
Have a look at this
Yeah.
bastard. Have a look at that. Oh,
Jesus!
The Haki Big Show podcast.
Back at the gym today, man.
I can tell, mate.
Yeah. But I go to the gym. I try and work it so I can go to the gym before I come over to work because it's fairly close.
I love how when you come to work, how veiny you are.
Yeah, veins sticking out.
Yeah,
everywhere.
because you've just been going
I'm
hard
trying
at
to
the
get
gym.
to the
And
point
that
where
bit of sweat.
I'm just getting to the point where I'm all veins is what I want to be
Yeah.
because it's hot.
Oh,
Sounds
massively
pretty vain,
hot,
mate.
mate.
Everyone loves veins.
Totally.
But it's quite. I have to have a shower obviously afterwards. So you're down there.
I'd
in the
rather
old-
you didn't, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you about it if you like.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
But I was in there today getting changed,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there was a gentleman that walked past me, and I could just feel him coming there in my periphery.
You could,
and even though
you
I'm
could feel
blind,
what, sorry?
coming in my periphery,
Oh, right.
approaching. And even though I'm blind in my left eye, I knew he was naked.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Because he was coming in your
Periphery.
periphery.
Yeah, approaching in my left-hand side periphery where I
Oh,
couldn't
right.
see him,
Yeah. Okay.
but I
see.
still knew he was
Can
naked.
I ask, were you naked?
At that point, no.
Oh.
And he came right, he walked straight past me, and sure enough, he was.
Yes.
And I didn't look, I could just tell. And then he was heading off towards the showers. I continued sort of getting myself sorted, and then he came back, still naked, not carrying a towel,
Yeah.
just had a shower, naked, pouring water everywhere, probably in his 60s, I'd say he
What
was.
you tend to do when you have a shower?
Wait,
you
so
do
he
it
walked
naked.
back wet?
No, you don't. You take a towel with you to the shower.
Yeah. you
Oh,
think
you
he-
dry
I
off.
thought you were meaning
And
in
then
the
when
shower,
you're
yes.
walking back, you put a towel around you so no one else has to look at you. That's
Yeah.
what you
But also,
should do.
He would have been
Yes.
making it all slippery for everyone as
Yeah,
well.
that's right. It was
yeah.
dangerous, Keezy. You're right.
Yeah.
Should have put some cones out.
Well, no.
And then I was at the mirror there, and then he comes over to the mirror, naked, just to have a look at himself in the mirror. And he said, "Excuse me, mate," to try and make me get out of the way
So
so
he
that
could-
he could have a look at himself naked.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Was he checking for moles or anything, or just?
He was
having
just
geese?
having a geeze.
Right.
Because,
And
yeah,
how old did you say he was? Like
About
60s?
60-ish.
Yeah, okay.
Probably like
pretty
your
good
age.
neck.
Yeah.
Pretty good neck. I mean, from the waist up.
Did you get naked at all?
I was naked at the time.
Oh, yeah.
So he came up to me in front of the mirror.
Right.
So what were you doing in the mirror?
I
Yeah.
was shaving my bullos.
Oh, okay. I thought you got them lasered.
Nah, get them shaved.
Yeah.
Just at the gym there, and they just falls onto the floor there. They got the cleaners come and sort it out. But
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
thought that was weird,
So-
man. Like having someone just come up to you just so he can look at himself naked.
You were shaving your bullos in the gym. Just
Yeah, I
onto
was
the
doing
floor.
something. I wasn't
right.
just looking at myself.
And that's all good.
I had one foot up on the old bench
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and I had my head sort of craned around.
Right. Yeah. Having
you know?
a geeze. Yeah.
having
yeah.
a gaze at it.
Wow. What's
Jeez,
the
Al.
deal with that guy though, man?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that was
that's-
not. To me, that's not the proper gym etiquette.
Yeah.
Looking at yourself naked.
Both ballers?
Oh yeah, the whole
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's in
What do you
a little-
mean?
It's in a little knapsack down there.
Yeah.
Because I know
Right.
you've got separate scrotums, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You've got two scrotums.
I've got scroti. Yeah, no, that is weird though, man. Very weird.
Yeah, good bastard. Anyway, going out for a beer on Friday.
Yeah, nice.
The Haki Big Show podcast.
Right now it's time for...
Big Poll.
Yeah, mate.
Should you?
And today it's gym memberships.
Yeah, it is.
Yes or no?
Very, very simple. For all those people out there that have gym memberships, do you actually use them, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think, well, actually, you've got someone in your life as well
Yes,
that says that they're going to go to the gym
yes,
and continually does not go to the gym.
yes,
And you continue to pay for the gym.
yes.
And yet no gym action has been had.
Correct.
Yes.
So
damn
at
it.
what point do you go? Because I think the intentions are good.
Yes.
And you think to yourself, no, I will go. I'll go this weekend.
Yes.
And then the weekend comes around and next thing you know, you're maggoted. You go, I'll save it for next week.
Yes.
I'll save it for next week. And I'll save it for Monday. And then you don't. And then before you know, it's been a year.
I've got to tell you, true story, my gym membership history is very checkered.
I bet.
And you just nailed it absolutely, Mogi. Because I've got a gym membership and I'm one of those hell for leather or nothing at all.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing at the moment is I'm paying for my own gym membership, right?
Sure.
And I'm putting it back a month, back a month, back a month. So my thinking at the moment is I'm going hard in July. You know what I mean? I'm
What,
going
beer and pie July is
I'm
when you're going to go hard.
in July, and then in my head I go, and then I'll do July, August, September, October, hard. But I keep pushing the month back.
Right.
So I get to July, and July doesn't happen. But I'm also in the situation where I'm paying for one of my family members to go to the gym, and she's not having a bar of it.
Although-
even though she was into it for a little
But
while.
also is saying to you that she will go.
Yes.
Which is not true.
So I reckon I'm spending about nearly $100 a month and nothing for nothing.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
Yeah, about
That's
that.
not good, is it?
Yeah, it's not good.
That's quite a lot of money.
It is quite a lot of money.
When I was a
And
student...
I don't think it's just me that has that phenomenon.
Oh,
Definitely
no,
not.
You know what I mean?
Because the reason is and often it's they make you sign up for cheaper per week or per month if you sign up to a 12-month contract or something. So I always go open term because when I was a student, I signed up for one of those, lost interest, and then was paying it off for 6 months when I had no money whatsoever.
Yeah.
And so now it's
Yeah.
just open term, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Open slather.
Yeah. It's a waste of money, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's a shocker.
It is. It is a massive
But
waste
the
of
good
money.
thing about it is if you can sign up, you get the sticker that you can put on the back of your car, you know?
Exactly.
Then people think you go to the gym,
yeah,
but you
yeah.
don't go to the gym.
I've got like CrossFit stuff on my car.
Oh, yeah.
I've got stickers up the wazoo. Do I do any of that stuff?
No, signed up though. Paying for it. You're paying for it.
But seriously, we want to know from the people out there, or you can give us a call if you're in that same situation on 0800 Hodaki, and tell us if you're doing that, if you're paying for the gym but you're not actually going.
That's right. Everyone that gets in contact in the draw for BK vouchers, got plenty of them. You can text us on 3483, and if you'd like to vote on the big poll, Haki Big Show's Instagram story.
And if there's anything else like that, because I think wasting your money on subscriptions is not solely dedicated to the gym.
Oh, mate, I can list another 4 or 5 for you.
Good on you.
The Haki Big Show podcast.
Hey, we're talking about gym memberships and all those losers out there that pay for gym memberships but don't actually go to the gym. What are the people saying, fellas, on 3483?
Well, hang on. Weren't you one of those people that you're calling a loser?
Yes.
Look, a lot of texts have come through on 3483. All of you, by the way, in the draw for BK vouchers, which is great. Considered cancelling my membership before the first lockdown in 2020. My husband insisted the lockdown was only going to be a couple of weeks and he'd be back at it next month. He still hasn't been. It's been 3.5 years.
Yeah.
That's good eating.
I've actually got to make that point too because COVID kind of threw me off for a while. I'm not using that as an excuse, Smokey, but it did throw me off for a while.
But since COVID, you got back into it.
Yeah, then
and
I got
since you
back
got
in.
back into it, you've been a slack bastard.
Yeah, I got back into it hard, and then sort of life got, sort of tricky.
Well,
and-
because it got busy, because you couldn't smoke 100 darts a day and go to the gym.
Yeah.
You can't do both.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone has a personal trainer. This is
I saw
Tyler.
that one, yeah.
Tyler. So he's a personal trainer, and a bloke turned up to cancel his membership. He'd been a member for 5 years, hadn't used it once.
Yeah.
See, that's not good.
But you see, I'll give you some of my mentality behind it. Knowing that it's there makes me feel better.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't make you look better.
Yeah, it
though.
doesn't make me look better or make me any healthier, but I think a part of it for me is a mental block going, well, I'm not going to get rid of it because I am going to go back and do it.
That's the thing. It's like if you get rid of the membership, that is you finally admitting to yourself, nay, being honest with yourself that you are never going to go.
True.
So just get rid of it. But in your head, you're like, no, I can't because I've got to go. And if I get rid of the membership, then I won't go. But you're not going anyway. You're just paying for going, and it's not happening.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a massive amount of denial there, Keezy.
You know,
Yeah,
and like in my daughter's case, because I pay for her gym membership, she was hard out for about a month or so and then just lost all interest. But once again, same mentality. I'll keep it there for her when she gets back to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the meantime, I'm fishing out $100 a month and not getting any return for it.
I think the key is also to set yourself a goal. The keysy, are you happy now? The keysy is to set yourself a goal. Like for me, I want to be good when I get to the netball court. I want to be able to jump up and grab that rebound after I've missed that goal. So, so that's why I'm working on my jumping.
Your caboose.
That's why I'm working on that caboose in mind. So if you've got a goal in mind, let's say you want to dunk a basketball, something like that, that's a good goal to have. Maybe you want to do good at high jump.
There's this one here. It says the key...
Z.
Bit of advice here for you.
Yeah, sure, man.
The key Z is joining a gym where they do circuits and tell you what to do. So you need to be taught. But the trouble, I think, with that is that doesn't get you down to the gym.
No.
Once you're at the gym, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's getting to the gym.
Well, they always argue, too, that you need a companion to sort of help motivate you to sort of do it.
There's truth in that as well.
There is truth in
I
that.
had a companion once that I went to the gym with, thinking that it would make us better because we're spotting each other, we're taking our shirts off and rub each other down and stuff like that.
Yeah, so good.
But all he would do is just talk so that he didn't have to do any work. So in the end, I just stopped going.
Got rid of him, yeah. By the way, shout out to everyone that gets up at like 5 a.m. to go to the gym, by the way. I've never been able
Cheers,
to do that.
man.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Is that you?
Hey?
Is that you?
Huh?
Pardon?
5, Mikey. Keep those sets coming on 3483. Do you have a gym membership and not use it? Loser.
Just got something here quickly. I've got a throbbing big mongrel and a pair of leopard skin undies. That's from Grant.
Hot, Grant.
The Haki Big Show podcast.
Hey, we've been talking about gym memberships and all those people that own them and don't use them, like myself. We got an incredibly good text on 3483, not necessarily about gyms, but about something else.
Well,
A couple of them, in
there's
fact.
two actually. Oh, this first one's a shocker. I've been paying for a membership for me and my wife for 2.5 years. I accidentally set it up wrong, and now we're getting charged a debt collector's fee as well. We've only been 3 times. But the one you're talking about, I pay...
Getting bigger and bigger.
That is so good. I remember the days, man, of getting debt collection bloody notices. Good God.
Oh, we still get them.
Oh, do you seriously?
Yeah, for parking. So what they do is we'll save that for another day. Needless to say, it's not my fault and they won't be getting a penny out of me, the bastards.
Good on you, mate.
Personal jokes. I pay $60 annually for an app that tells me what trees or plants are if I take a photo of it. Why the hell do I need that? I don't know. I'm a plumber and I don't even care about plants, but it'll come in handy one day.
Oh, that is so good.
It'll come in handy one day.
Well, once again, I put my hand up and own up here, fellas. I've got an app that I pay $60 a year for, a meditation app.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you're so chilled out today?
I've also...
He's never used it.
I also pay another app that I've got for documentaries. It's like $18 a year.
That's not too bad. That seems reasonable,
I've
actually.
also got another app that I pay for that takes me through yoga routines.
But it doesn't because you don't do them.
Yeah, I don't do them. But this is what I'm saying. I'm paying for them. And I think that's about $60 a year as well.
Don't you have a YouTube subscription as well?
Oh, yeah, YouTube.
So that you don't have ads on YouTube?
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Far out.
I've got 3 Spotifys.
Why 3?
Wow, 1 for each of the family.
Why don't you just get one family thing?
Can you do that, can you?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it,
No,
man.
no, that's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
What else I got?
Oh, you got that cheese balls annual subscription? Oh, no, that's a daily subscription.
daily subscription.
that's
Every
a
day they see. Oh,
yeah, $4.50 a day on cheese balls.
$4.50.
So what's that?
worth every penny, man.
Yeah.
Well, 5 days a week is $22.50.
$22.50.
So that's about $1,200 a year.
I think it might be time for Hoodie J to look at his budget.
you're good, man.
You
You're
reckon?
good. You are good as
Yeah.
gold,
Well,
man.
it's like with the Calm app, the Doco app, the Yoga app. It's like the same thing with the gym. I feel good about having them.
Yeah.
I don't do any of it, but I know that one day I might.
Can you imagine what kind of an incredible human being you'd be if you did any of this shit?
The Haki Big Show podcast.